Hey guys, it's Kayla here, and it's been a long time since I've posted one of these videos. So I guess the last time I did a Garmin review, I was wearing the Vivo Smart HR. And in the fall, I picked up is this upside down? The Garmin Forerunner 35. And I've been wearing it pretty much every day since I got it. I think it was in September or October when I picked it up. And I love it. I like the design of it better. It's actually a bigger watch than what I was previously wearing. A lot of people mistake it for an Apple Watch, just because I guess it's a square shape. It still has a lot of the same functions as the Vivo Smart HR, pretty much all the same functions and then some. It also has GPS. I find it's a lot more comfortable on my wrist. I personally searched high and low for the white band specifically, and its connectivity is great. I'm currently connecting it to Garmin Connect with a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. I was previously using an S6 and it transferred over really easily. So I haven't had any problems with that. And what else? So if you've never used a fitness tracker before, this specific device does your step count. So it sends a little buzz reminder if you've been inactive for an hour. I think it starts at an hour and kind of gives you this little bar chart that for every so many steps or so much activity, it actually kind of ticks away at it. It has intensity minutes, so the kind of big goal is 150. Sorry, my cat is, I don't know where he is, he's making noise. But 150 intensity minutes a week is kind of that pinnacle for health, and I'm all over the place. If you don't follow me already on Garmin Connect, I'm still on there as fruit_medicine. I think the underscore is there, but we can connect on there, and I sometimes take part in challenges because it's been exam season for me, and I love using excuses. I have not been as active as I would like to be over the last couple months. So currently my daily step goal is really low. Like the step goal is set around 6,000. Ideally we hit 10,000 or more. It's been a really long time since I've had one of those days. So that's one of the goals that I'm going after for February. And it's part of the reason I'm posting this review video now, is to kind of kick off that challenge and get some of you guys to join me if you're on Garmin Connect. So what else about this? So if you're totally new, the battery little thing is super accurate. I know sometimes the battery, it'll be on low battery for probably about half a day, so it does give me a good amount of time to actually recharge. The battery itself, I think, is lasting longer than the Vivo Smart HR was. I don't have to charge it that frequently. Now, I am not someone who wears this device in my sleep. I don't like having necklaces, rings, anything on my wrist when I sleep, so I do shut it off. I don't sleep track. I just put it on in the morning, take it off at night. It tracks calories. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but I guess it kind of measures it out based on, what your weight, your activity level, all of that. It does do, so it also, I guess the Vivo Smart HR just had the touch screen and then one button. So this is a little bit more interactive. This is the easiest way to do it, I guess. So you can scroll through and it has the heart rate. So if I want to actually go into that, oh my gosh, I'm so weird at using this backwards. So you can actually see, I just put this on after my shower, so you can see what my high and low of today has been. And it usually is a 4-hour window that it gives you. So I can go back, I can scroll through, there's messages, emails. I still absolutely love this function. I thought it was so ridiculous at first to see my texts and my emails and who was calling on my wrist. But I really love it because if my phone goes off, I know whether it's an urgent thing to look at or whether it can wait for later. Also, because I teach fitness classes, I teach yoga, I can also turn those alerts off so my watch is not buzzing while I'm in the middle of teaching a class. So I can do like a total silence mode. And that also, if I'm at work, I don't want the buzz reminder going off when I am, sitting at a desk and I can't go for a walk and it's like, hey, you're being inactive. It'll show the bar, but it won't actually give any reminders. This also has an actual little alarm clock, which is fantastic. So let's go through here. So it kind of has a chart, I guess like a little graph there of how much I've done. Obviously, I haven't walked much today. It's been kind of a study and get things done morning. Heart rate. So that's the daily step count, calories, how many are active, how many are resting. So I talked about this when I was talking about the Vivo Smart HR, the metabolic, just your body using calories, even if you're not being active. Like people are like, well, why is there a calorie count? Even though like I just woke up in the morning, like you're burning calories even in your sleep. So that's where the like rest calories come from. And then obviously I have not done any intensity minutes this week. And my last cardio gives me what I did. And then, it's actually connecting to the weather. Yes, it's 21 degrees Fahrenheit here in Ontario. Lots of snow out there. And the time, date, all of that. You'll see at the top it shows Bluetooth connectivity. And it also shows, sorry about the reflection, it also shows that I do have a little alarm set. My battery's at half. I would say I'm probably charging it maybe once a week, maybe not even that often. It charges really quick if I only have like 10 minutes before I'm leaving. The charge will probably last me till the end of the day, which is really fantastic. Now, that being said, I have not, especially lately because it's winter, I've not used the GPS function as frequently. And I feel like that would actually use up a lot more of the battery. So that part. The actual device itself, I feel like it's built a lot better than the Vivo Smart HR. The Vivo Smart HR, the reason I finally ended up stop wearing it is because the actual rubber band fell off. It was like I was holding, this part had broke. So I was holding it together. It was ridiculous. I was holding it together with a twist tie. But when the actual rubber part here attached to the old device broke, I was like, okay, now it's time to let it go. Like I literally wore that thing to the end. But I feel like it's still a similar material, but I feel like the actual clasp here is just a much more durable design. I do feel like, it's more comfortable. It feels like it's a little bit more attractive than the other one was. Like the other one, I wore it all the time. So like I went to a wedding and I was like wearing a dress with this like ugly wristband. And I don't know, as a girl that cares what things look like, I am a fan of this one. And I think it comes in a couple different colors. I just like the white, and I've been wearing this for a long time. And I was concerned, there's like a little piece of dust there. I was concerned that it was going to do like how some whites get like really dirty looking and really off-white, but this is like staying really true to color. I'm actually really impressed. Like the edges, there hasn't been any, massive discoloration at all. Like it's really stayed crisp and white. And when I first got it, I was like washing it occasionally with like some hand soap, and I don't feel like I even really need to do that anymore. So I guess this is like 4 months in, and I really love it. It was a great price point. I think I paid $149 Canadian for it. So in the States, they're probably down to like 99 now. It's fantastic. It is not a touch screen, which I'm actually happy about because any button presses are intentional. So I think that is it for this review video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I know with Vivo Smart HR, there was a lot of follow-up questions with it before. So if you have any questions with this one, please post them down below and I can do a Q&A follow-up. But anyway, that's it for now. I hope you guys are doing awesome, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.